Hey folks, does this location look familiar to you? Well, it might, because I was here, gosh, a week ago with a group of friends at the Boy Scout camp where we did a hunt, and one of my good friends found a beautiful, beautiful ring that he showed us during the lunch break, and then unfortunately lost it. So I'm going to see if perhaps I can retrace some of our steps and maybe find that ring, and who knows, maybe a few other treasures. So stay tuned. All right, the first place we're going to check here is along the lake edge. Robert, my friend that found the silver peace dollar, was in the woods detecting, found that by a big tree, and came out of the woods to show me his find. So we're going to check that area out, which is right up here. Okay, I've gotten distracted here. This is a location near where I found my compass. If you watch my previous video, you'll see a compass that I found here. Getting a 91, 92 signal. Well, let's see what this is here. Let's go ahead and give it a quick dig. Okay, here's our culprit right here. Just a Roosevelt dime here, 91, 92. All right, distraction number 2. We know what this is, right? Yeah, we found a couple of these earlier. Okay, here's something slightly different. A weedless fishing lure, ringing up 91 here. All right, this is the area, the only other area that I've not checked, that Robert thinks he may have taken something out of his pocket and possibly lost his ring here. I'm guessing if this is the place, this will ring up pretty loud and in the 90s here. I'm going to give it a good once over and see if we can find it. This is not ringing up high enough to be the lost jewelry, but I don't know what it is. I think this is just an old piece of hardware, very heavy. No idea. Don't think that's a hot rock though, but I just think it's an old piece of metal. Okay, here's the pirate ship that I just mentioned. And if you watched my last video, you would have noticed the camp is located on the shores of a local lake. It was established in 1917, so a ton of opportunities for young boys to learn about nature, swimming, canoeing, camping, fishing, all that wonderful stuff. I also want to show you another feature here of the camp. They have a mining company. Let's take a look at what's inside here. So in this location, you'll see that they've constructed a mining area here where the kids can learn about gold panning, sleuthing, that kind of thing. What a great location and an investment here in the next generation, for sure. All right, I hit a 90 signal here. I'm checking to see if I'm finding things on the surface, because a dropped ring, of course, in just a few days wouldn't be down below the ground, but this was not a surface find, but I dug it anyway, and it was ringing up in the 90s. This is a wheat cent here, and I'm having a hard time making that out, but I think that's 1940, 46 maybe, but there's the 1 cent mark on the back, but just a few inches below the surface here in the woods on a path leading from, you know, the river to a wooded area here, a wheat cent. Robert found the silver peace dollar back here in the woods. There's a quite large tree there, about, oh gosh, 20 meters back into the tree, and I think came down either this path right here, which I've traced. Okay, I've lifted my coil up higher off the ground, knowing that if it's on the surface, I'll find it. Or he came down a path a little further ahead, but either way, it is eluding us. It is eluding us. We've not been able to find the ring. So this is just one of a couple places that it may have been lost. So I'm going to go ahead and move on and do some hunting, but fingers crossed we may yet find it. 400-acre Boy Scout camp, though. Just goes to show you how many things could still be here. Okay, this is another signal here. Low 90s. This is a path that leads to the latrine. Let's see if we have anything. Okay, still ringing up 90 in the plug right here. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Another belt buckle. There's a scout emblem, it looks like, in the middle right there. Hey, that's pretty cool. We'll add that to the collection there. Okay, I will have to confess that scouting the park here, very cool, but a little freaky because we're off season. You know, it feels like an abandoned park, something you would see in a zombie movie. A little bit, just a little bit. And of course, it freaks you out. You know, you're detecting and you know, you're here by yourself, and then you turn around and you're confronted by something like that. This guy right here. And you realize I'm not alone. I'm not alone. But at any rate, let's get back to it. This signal's a little higher in the 90s, and it's jumpy, but it is a small signal. I'm not getting any kind of iron grunt, so I'm going to dig this. I did switch over to what's called the Coin Deep program, and you know, per its name, shoots a little deeper. I think is a little better at smaller targets. I am still learning the intricacies of that program versus what's called Coin Fast. But let's see what this might be. Okay, whatever that target is, it's inside the plug right here. There it is. Again, this was ringing up a little higher. This may just be a modern quarter. I don't know. 1988. Okay, I'm sure you've all faced this same dilemma. What do you do when you get an interesting signal underneath a pile of doo-doo? I'm gonna dig it. Okay, there it is. Right there, Eagle Quarter. Ooh, looks like I nicked it a bit. And 1995. Was it worth it? 25 cents? I'll take it. Not silver, but maybe next time. Okay, I flipped over that plug right there. Look at that, I can see something there. Oh, and I do like the color of this, but let's see. Are we going to be denied again with another modern quarter? I think that's going to be the case. 1985 GW. Okay. Well, I tell you, I've hit this place pretty hard. It's so big, and I've actually done a full circle in this location of the camp, and am back here at the location of the effigy mound. This direction down the hill is where Robert thinks is one of the areas where he may have lost the ring, but no luck. So it looks like it's going to stay here for us to maybe find another day, but I'm going to give the field here another try here. It's still sunny, but I'm starting to lose the daylight. I can see that it's going to be gone here pretty soon, and temperature's starting to drop, of course. So, but what a great weekend of hunting, folks, and thanks for coming along with me on this adventure here. We'll see you on the next dig. Happy digging.
Hey, I heard you want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town. Just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.